Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Good Saturday morning. Well, it is certainly a cold start to the day. Temperatures have dropped down into the teens for most spots, though now that the sun is up, a few areas starting to climb back into the 20s. It's 20 right now in Mattoon, Robinson, and in Brazil, 21 for Rockville, Washington, and Paris, 19 still here in Terre Haute, 18 for Newton and Casey, and it's also 19 in Vincennes. But it feels even colder than that because we have a wind coming up out of the southwest, and these are relatively light compared to what it's going to be as we get into the afternoon. We'll see this wind strengthen. So it's coming up out of the southwest at 13 miles per hour in Flora, 16 miles per hour in Paris, 12 in Brazil, and 9 in Washington. So when you throw that into our already cold temperatures, feeling even colder than that. Wind chill still in the single digits for most spots. Feels like 9 in Effingham and Robinson, 12 in Casey, 13 in Sullivan, 8 is the wind chill in Paris or in Terre Haute and in Brazil, and it feels like 7 in Paris and Vincennes. So what I'm tracking on this Saturday, it's going to be a windy and cold day. So even though we have the sunshine for now, that's going to be replaced with clouds by the afternoon. So that's going to make it feel even colder, especially with that wind out there. But if you're tired of the cold weather, there is a gradual warm up in sight. We're just going to have to wait a few days before it gets here. Certainly not going to be today because if we look at the day planner, daytime highs only climbing into the mid 30s. However, with that west wind at about 20 miles per hour in the afternoon, the wind chill is still going to be in the 20s. So that's what those numbers are at the bottom. That's what it's going to be feeling like over the course of the day. So you want to bundle up if you're doing anything out and about on this Saturday. And again, we'll have the sunshine for the first half of the day, but then clouds increase going into the afternoon. That's going to be along a front. Really not going to impact our temperatures too much. As we look at the temperature trend over the next 5 days, only dropping us by about 2 degrees tomorrow, and the wind will be calmer tomorrow. So not a terrible way to finish up the weekend. We'll have sunshine, just going to be cold. Now, the average for this time of year is 52, and we'll finally get back towards that by the time we get to Tuesday. Monday, we'll start to see those temperatures climb, and then we'll hold into the lower 50s, at least for a few days, as we approach Thanksgiving. Futurecast over the course of the day, not going to see a whole lot of activity other than that cloud cover. Just the wind's going to be the main story along with the cold weather. So here's lunchtime. Again, you can see the wind cranking up from the southwest. And then here come the clouds. That's going to be along that front that pays us a visit as we get into the evening hours. Now, as we get towards sunset, we'll see a mostly cloudy sky. But beyond that, then the clouds are going to start to clear back out as that front slides through. So as we go into the overnight hours, we're expecting a mostly clear sky. And that's going to allow temperatures to once again plummet through the overnight hours. I think it's actually going to get colder tomorrow morning than it was this morning. So once again, expect teens to start your Sunday. So a frigid start to the day, but lots of sunshine out there. And that'll take us through the rest of the day. We'll keep that sunshine going as we get into Sunday evening. Then the wind's going to start to come out of the southwest, and that's going to start to bring in that warmer air as we head into the work week. And fortunately, we're going to keep the sunshine around as well. So some better weather's ahead. We just have to get through a cold weekend. Your forecast for today, 36 degrees, going to be windy. Wind gusts could be as high as 35 miles per hour. That's going to make it feel even colder out there. And enjoy the sunshine this morning because clouds will become more numerous by the time we get to the afternoon and evening. Tonight dropping down to 13 degrees under a mostly clear sky, and that's the actual air temperature. Wind chill values will once again drop into the single digits as wind gusts could be as high as 25 miles per hour, but the wind will start to ease up for us as we approach daybreak. Then for tomorrow, 34 degrees, so another cold day. Lots of sunshine, but fortunately not as windy. The wind will be out of the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And the 7-day forecast shows that warm up going into Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, as we get into Thanksgiving, we're going to see clouds increase, but I think most of Thanksgiving itself will be dry. Highs will top out around 50 degrees. A better chance of rain arrives Thursday night going into the first part of Black Friday. But for anyone traveling on Wednesday, looks like a good travel day.